Jesus Christ, he always keep letting the world know about him doing the will of his Father.
That's right.
Other religions don't believe Jesus.
Yes.
But the Christian people believe Jesus.
Yes.
And Jesus was asked by one of his disciples that show us the Father. And he said, I've been with you for so many years. And you say you don't know who I am or haven't seen the Father. So my question is, Christianity have got to find out that Jesus is God. He's the same Lord that, but other religions doesn't know all these things. But Christians have know that Jesus is the same as God. So my question is, why is it that Christians cannot preach about Jesus?
Why is it that they
can't preach about because we keep saying that they keep preaching about Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Why they should have?
Because Jesus didn't preach himself. He doesn't want himself to be preached. Otherwise, you will do what he wants, not his Father. So Christians must not. Jesus, look, he says, seek ye first what? So he doesn't want you to seek him. If not, he would have said, seek ye first me. But he rather says, seek ye first the kingdom. That means it's the kingdom that is important than he himself. You see? That is why Christians must not preach Jesus. Because he doesn't want to be preached. It's a wrong thing to do that. Now look, let me tell you. Why are you here? You want information of the kingdom. Is that not it? Because you want the information of this kingdom, you have to look for this place. The Tourist Information Center. True or false? Did you come because of Tourist Information Center? No, but you have to look for it first and then you can get this information. So the kingdom, if you preach the kingdom, if people look for the kingdom, they will automatically get Jesus. That's the secret. But if you go chasing Jesus, you will get Jesus, but you will lose the kingdom. And when you lose the kingdom, where will you go? You have no place. And that's the situation of Christians. I'm telling you. They don't know. Let them die. When they die, they will remember that, hey, Brother Peter said this, but it's too late. And they can't tell the people, their members, they can't communicate to their members that, go and listen to Brother Peter. They can't. Because they don't have what it takes. Because their spirits were not strong and built. So they can't communicate back. That's what the rich man said to Abraham, that he should send Lazarus to his house. But look at what Abraham told him. He said, tell your house people. That means Abraham knows that it's possible to communicate from the spirit world. But if you are not qualified, you cannot. That's the issue. That's the issue. I had a friend who was a strong pastor in religious circles. In fact, that time, Seth, I didn't know kingdom yet. I visited him mysteriously. And then he was using a clutch. I said, Mike, what has happened? He said, oh, prophet, you know, this guy is a rich guy. In fact, if he was around, I don't have problem with media at all. He said, I was going to change this bulb, and this small stool I just fell. And I said, how? I said, no, you didn't fall, you were pushed. But he didn't take it serious. He was saying, oh, prophet, but this one too. I said, I'm telling you, just do this homework for me. Pray and ask God, reveal to me what happened and I fell, or who pushed me, as I said. He didn't do it. After that, 1 week later, I traveled outside the country. So I returned after 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I was going through my newspapers. Normally when I travel, they will pack newspaper. When I can, I have to go through all and see what happened in my absence. Then I saw his obituary. So what? The way I shouted, I said, my friend Mike. So I took my phone, called his number, then the wife picked. Then I said, what happened? They said, oh, prophet. That thing that you said they have pushed him. I said, aha. That's what killed him. Then I told the wife, why didn't you call me? He said, oh, it didn't occur to me. He died. Do you know that this guy, one morning, some people that invited him to come and meet me, that's how he met me. I was doing a program somewhere, and the people were worried that the place I'm doing the program is a new location, they don't know a man and a wife, that they were worried. So they discussed it the previous evening. Then the wife said, okay, Daddy, if that be the case, let's go very early so that we will roam and ask so that we don't become late. That's what they planned. But when they slept, the man appeared in the wife's dream and showed the wife the place and told the man's wife that go early, but prophet will talk about real estate investment and business. Told them. So these people had come to the meeting, they were seated there. Then I started to speak. Then I jumped into real estate and was, hey, the man and the wife, they were shocked. Because the wife has told the husband what has happened. So they planned that when the meeting closed, then they will meet me and tell me. But I was saying everything. So the woman couldn't then to raise his hand. And then told the whole meeting what she got. She and the husband. The husband is a witness. But the man cannot communicate to the wife. Like he would have told the wife, go to Brother Peter. Whatever he says, go there. He can't. And he was able to communicate with those people who brought him to me. Right now I'm talking, he's there. He wish he can tell people who I am. Because when you live here, you know who I am. Some of you that are stubborn, who fear now over joke. Because a prophet, they be idea or can I send come here? Well, that's the way we call. Because when you leave this world, you can see clear. But to communicate is difficult. So when you watch film, you see that people die. And they come to their house, come to their family. They come to their children. They want to tell them. They don't feel that. That's how it is. And it's true. The film is telling you what is real. Sometimes I wish somebody can volunteer. Now work up, but I didn't know I want to be man and they ask him. I want to be man. That's the problem. And can you ask me any day ground? Send it over to TV. Oh, can some no easy ground. Nipa. I'm open who shows me. And son I'm JD. So that is the issue. Jesus knows that he mustn't preach himself because he was sent. Look at Luke 4:43. He said, I must preach the gospel of the kingdom to other nations and cities also. Why? For this is the reason why I was sent. Who are small also go here one day. What to be that? They sent you to go and buy kelewele. Then you went there, me talk kelewele, me papa on me, and to my me control document. Your father will slap you. Me myself got to kelewele, one control doc. I say, Daddy, kelewele, my house will dear on me. Me na because of person be me. Come. Your father will sound you. Why? You can't do your own. You must do the reason why you were sent. And Jesus said it clear. Luke 4:43. This is the reason why I was sent. We ain't in a smami. Yes. And to how I can preach Jesus. I am the wrong message now. I'm preaching now. Jesus doesn't want himself to be preached. On one case here no bravo say, I must do the will of him that sent me. This is why I came. My father, I see my father doing. What my father is doing is what I'm doing. In fact, Christianity is the most terrible thing that has happened to humanity. Because if Christianity knows what is right, all the religions they would have closed. You know, when you are not right, you can't correct other people. When you are not right, you don't have locus to correct anybody. We are Papa no boy Gamaya, we are there our cultural boys who say, hey, Munya girls with That's what Christianity cannot do. And they are nothing but religious people. Look at them, Easter. Look at what they are doing. It's rituals. Religious people have one character. They have customs, rites, rituals, and rites.
Traditions.
Eh?
You have traditions.
Traditions, yeah, they are all part of it. That is rituals and rites, customs. They are all traditions. That is the character of religions. They all have it. Muslims have it. Hindus have it. Hare Krishna, what? Shantoism. All of them, they have it. Only kingdom don't have any of those. That's why you come here, you wonder, are these people, are they serving God or they are doing business meeting? We are serving God, the true God. And we are doing it the right way. Do you know the most important message Jesus brought from heaven to the earth? It's not about heaven, it's about a country. And it's about a government. Because countries need governments. And if you get a country and you have a government, whether you like it or not, you need what? Citizens. This is the main reason why Jesus came to the earth. These three things. But do you see Christians preaching that? No, I'm asking you.
No.
You came from Christianity.
No,
do you see them preaching this? Do you see any pastor talking like this?
No, you don't.
That will tell you that they are lost. They are lost. They are busy raising members of churches. And what is that? Their own program. That's why you see the pastor, my ministry, my calling. You see? Did you hear Jesus say that? Have you heard Jesus say that?
No.
My calling, my ministry. No. He said, my father.
My church.
My church, yes. Our bishop, our pastor. So it's all about people's interests. And if it is about people's interests, it can never be God's will. For me to do God's will, do you know how much I've lost? A man with tough brains to do powerful businesses. Look, you see me like this, I can invent things that will shock the world. Because I have that brain. I can sit down and think, come out with solutions. But I'm here trying to do the will of the Father. Trying to do the will of God. So I've left all those things. I've left them. Very soon, people will know what God has put in us that we have never unveiled it. Very soon. Yesterday I called Dashan and told him what I thought about. Then I said, let's do a video. He said, wow, it's powerful. It's a very good idea to solve a problem in this country about ECG and hospitals, bills. Last week we lost babies. You know that? Because of light off. All our hospitals own ECG, huge monies. I got for now 27 million. Can I see this? Let this be below. Kolebu there, it will pass 15 million. Where are they going to get the money to pay? Our governments, will they pay? Our governments are even struggling to pay the people who produce the power. How are they going to go and pay this one? So I got an idea. I said, I'll see what to do. Amen. So Jesus must not preach himself. And nobody must preach Jesus. He's not interested in you preaching him. He said, seek ye first what? The kingdom. The word first means ultimate. The word first means most important. The word first means the prime. That means Jesus is not interested in you talking about him. He's interested in you talking about the country. That's the kingdom. The kingdom means country. Don't you hear United Kingdom? Huh?
Yes.
The Arab kingdom, don't you hear? It's country. The word kingdom is country. It says, seek ye first the country. That means look for your citizenship in the country. That's what Jesus came for. But look at what they are doing. Look at the Bible schools. They don't talk about what I'm talking about. Though. That means all these Bible schools must be shut down. Yes. Yes. If we have the power, we shut them down. Because they are not telling what they must tell. It's sad. And the whole world is being misled. Though. And we are sitting down. God bless you for saying that we must build this thing well. That's why we need your support. Some of you spend too much every week. And you have no arrangement for the kingdom. When you come here, they say, oh, support for the hall, then you just remove anything and give. That's wrong. Every week, you must make provision. Father, this week, when I come, this is what I'm going to invest in the kingdom. It's not about offering. It's about your investment in the kingdom. I have told you I don't have my own money again. Sometimes people call me and say, Prophet, I want to bless you, not the kingdom. I'll send the kingdom money different. But you yourself, I say, okay, I've heard. Then they will send me, then I'll put it there. Because what do I need? Me, what do I need? Eat food. I don't drink. I don't smoke. Even the kind of drink people want to drink and they ash. Me, I don't drink. I create my own drink in the house. I prepare my own drink in the house. I don't have problem about spending. Sometimes when I'm buying fuel, it's difficult for me. Because I say, I see so much money, I'm going to buy fuel. I wish I can use it to do this kingdom work. But some of you just get up near one sorry, it's wrong. That is why God cannot bless you. Yes. If you are like me, you make money. You don't know how to give God. When I was young, the senior pastor of the church I go to, Adabraka, has to get elders to investigate me. Because the kind of monies I bring, they don't know where I'm bringing the money from. Meanwhile, when they ask me, I say I'm a student. So the day they got the committee and the committee closed church and they invited me, small boy, they invited me that, oh, this is what the senior pastor said, that I bring so much money and even the businessmen in the church don't give that money. Then I said, oh, okay, no problem. So they should give me a paper. Then they gave me paper, then I wrote. I said, this is the order from the CEO of so-and-so company. I asked the senior pastor and the wife to shop the amount of any amount they want. Then I signed, and I gave it to them. I said, give it to senior pastor. They should go. And then they went to my company. They said, wow, so this boy has a company. That's how they kept quiet. They don't need to investigate me. Go and see what I do. That time I was earning foreign currencies. I export. I earn hard currency, not CDs. So I don't have problem with CDs. Sometimes I tell God that, God, let me do something and help this country change these economic difficulties. But it can sweep me off the kingdom too. Yes, there's a lot we can do in this country. Make a lot of money. But our leaders, I don't know. Change the way you give. So that God can change the way you get money. If you change the way you give, God will change the way you get money. Amen. And don't always think that God is going to bless you from your work. No, it's wrong. God can give your name or your phone number to somebody and tell the person, call this person and give him this money. Simple. So God is different from the way you think. Amen.